Answer me, Hellstrom. What'd you do to my daughter?
Shouldn't you be having this conversation with Colleen?
I tried. She won't say anything, which left me no choice but to come to you. Now, I asked you a question.
I can't talk to you about that.
The hell you can't.
Look, Mr. Carlton, sir, I'm not trying to be difficult, but obviously Colleen isn't ready for you to know yet, and it wouldn't be right for me to talk about it.
It wouldn't be right. You suddenly concerned with doing what's right, JT? Did you cheat on her?
What?
Are you seeing someone else?
I'm not seeing anyone. The only person I want to be with is Colleen. Your daughter means everything to me.
Well, save the sonnets for your English professor, all right? I'm not buying.
Look, Colleen and I broke up. That's what you wanted, isn't it? You should be happy.
How can I be happy when my daughter is miserable? Now, you gave me your word, JT. You swore to me you wouldn't do anything to hurt my daughter.
What, you're here to beat me up?
I'll deal with you later. Right now, I'm only concerned with Colleen. Now, tell me the truth about what happened so I can get my daughter through this.
Is that why you're here, Mrs. Hodges? To see JT?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you waiting for someone else?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm not here to meet anybody. I'm here to have a cup of coffee and read my paper. Is that a problem for you?
Wouldn't it be more comfortable someplace else, say the lodge?
Are you asking me to leave?
I saw you there a couple weeks ago.
Is that so?
Yeah, and you weren't alone.
Clearly, you have something to say to me.
I know about you and JT.
What is it exactly that you think you know?
Everything. Why'd you do it, Mrs. Hodges? Why'd you sleep with my boyfriend?
And this is your new bedroom. Recognize it? It was the dining room, but Mrs. Foster, who's like
Mother, you heard what I said in there to everybody. I'm not happy about this wedding. Not happy that my son is about to throw away what's left of his youth. But I've got to accept it because it is inevitable.
Nothing is inevitable.
Well, maybe not, but you have to pick your battles, and I am totally worn out with this
Excuse me.
one.
Would you mind watching Catherine for a moment?
Well, can't Brock or
Please,
Billy...
Joel, just for a minute.
Okay, don't be long.
Okay, thank you.
Look at her. What a mess. I hope you realize, Catherine, that I'm going to go on with my life just like before. If you and I sit there like a potted plant, you go right ahead. I'm not wasting any sympathy on you.
Jill, we need to talk.
Victor, I didn't realize it.
No, that's all right. I just forgot something. I need to pick up these papers.
Yeah, I saw Nikki take off, and I just thought it would be okay if I came over for a swim.
It's okay. It's okay. Where are the kids?
Noah's at daycare, and Cassie's at a study group. And Nick's not here either.
Why don't you cover up?
Yeah.
Chill.
Thank you. Like I said, I thought I was alone.
You're nervous about something, upset about something.
It's just, I know that Nick said he'd prefer that I not spend time alone with you.
Yeah, I know that. He cannot bring himself to forgive me, I guess.
That's so unfair. It wasn't your fault, and I have admitted that to Nicholas.
Well, he simply can't forget what he saw, that's all. Anyway, you have a nice day.
Wait, Victor. Before you go, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
Hey.
Hey, looking for Dad?
Yeah, is he around?
No, he had to run home and grab some papers that he forgot. What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you? Anything new and exciting in your life?
No, you know me. Work, work, work.
That's not what I hear.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, the word is you had a hot date. Why don't you tell me about it? I think I'd prefer the censored version if you don't mind. I told you, I can't talk about this.
Well, we could just spend the whole day together if you want to, JT.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I take full responsibility. Colleen didn't do anything wrong. It was all me, and I'm sorry.
Did you apologize to my daughter?
Yeah.
How'd she respond?
Just say it's gonna take a whole lot more than that.
I had breakfast with Colleen this morning. I asked her what she was going to be doing this summer. You wanna know what she said?
What?
She'd be spending time with her friends. She mentioned Lily. She mentioned Sierra. She didn't mention you.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to know that she's not going to be sitting home waiting to hear from you. It's going to take some time, but she's going to get over this. It won't be easy, but she will. And hopefully the next time she gets involved with someone, she'll be a lot smarter. You know, I should thank you for teaching her a lesson about trust. It's too bad she had to learn it the hard way.
You never hurt anybody you cared about?
This isn't about me, JT.
But you have done things you're not proud of.
Yeah.
Things you'd take back if you could.
Yes, but that is not the point.
Mr. Carlton, I love your daughter. I didn't tell her that until it was too late. And lately, I sure as hell haven't been acting like it, but I do. The way I feel about Colleen, I've never felt this way about anyone, ever. I know that probably doesn't mean anything to you. And you're gonna tell me that actions speak louder than words, and you're right, they do. And I know you hate me right now, and you'd like nothing more than to drop kick me across this room. But nothing you say or do is gonna make me feel any worse than I already feel. Because I lost the one thing that ever really mattered to me. And I got no one to blame but myself.
Colleen, I really don't feel this is the appropriate place to discuss this.
Oh, so you are ashamed of what you did. Good, you should be.
Would you sit down, please? Please, sit down. I assume that you've spoken with JT,
Yes?
and he told you that we were only together that one time.
Yes, he did.
I don't expect you to understand this, but JT and I, look, there is no JT and me. It's over.
Well, why did it start in the first place?
That is a long story. Look, the last few months have been very difficult for me. I have been dealing with a lot in my marriage and with my daughter. point is that I needed to lean on someone, and JT was there. One thing led to another, and I wish nobody else had to find out about it. It was just something that happened. It meant nothing.
Nothing.
It does not change anything between you and JT.
How can you say that? It changes everything.
Colleen, he still cares about you very much.
That's what he said. He said that he still loves me and that he feels terrible. But it's just a lie. He only feels bad because he got caught.
I don't know what else I can say to you.
How about I'm sorry?
I refuse to apologize to a child.
I'm not a child.
Well, you're not a woman.
What is that supposed to mean? What is going on here? Ask your mother. Don't you know when to quit?
Mother, we have so much to talk about, but could it please wait until this nightmare is over?
That's my point, Jill.
Hello?
Oh, it's Reverend Clark. Come in, Reverend. Please, come in.
Hey, welcome. How are you, sir?
Now Mackenzie's gonna leave us here for another hour looking after that mute invalid.
Don't talk like that. It's so unbecoming.
You're taking this mother thing seriously.
God, honey, that's just what we need to talk about.
Jill, the Reverend wants you in here. We're discussing the details. of
Brock,
the
I
wedding.
can't just walk out and
Jill, it
leave
won't
my
take
mother.
long. Come on.
I'll be back in a minute, all right? This can wait?
Sure.
You mean that?
Go ahead. What am I going to do, Catherine? How do I tell her?
Nick told me about the proposition you made him.
To begin mentoring him to take over Newman Enterprises?
Pretty amazing offer.
I thought so.
He said that he turned you down.
Sadly enough, he did, yeah.
Do you think it's possible that he'll at some point change his mind?
I don't hold out much hope.
Things will never be the same between you two, will they?
Let's not discuss any of this, Sharon. I need to get back to work, and you need to put on some clothes. And by the way, I'm very happy that you're back home again.
You really feel that way?
I really feel that way. Because your children need you. Have a nice day.
How did you know I had a date?
I'm your brother. It's my job to know.
Well, first of all, it was not a hot date, and secondly, it's none of your business.
What's the big deal? Cody's a good buddy of mine.
It's not a big deal. I just don't want my family interfering in my personal life, as pitiful as it may be.
Yeah, but you like the guy, right? I mean, he's a good guy. He didn't bore you to death.
He
If you
was a
get to-
perfect gentleman. We talked about a lot of things. He's actually very interesting.
Okay, so should I take an ad out in the Chronicle?
See, this is why I never tell you anything.
Look, I'm just messing with you. I'm glad to see you're having fun again. You deserve it.
Whatever.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna take off.
Well, I'm finished here. You might as well stay and wait for Dad.
Okay, maybe I will.
So you didn't say. Why do you want to see him? Something I should know?
Charlotte. How are things going in there?
You know, when Jill was saying about not fighting the marriage anymore, it made such a difference to those kids. Was that your idea, for her to say that?
No, it sure wasn't. Close the door. So we can talk.
I've been meaning to have a talk with you for quite some time, but I'm not sure that this is the perfect time and place.
Well, listen,
Now, how is Catherine?
How the heck do I know? Listen. Jill told me before that she and Brock were married.
It was a long time ago, and just briefly. I mean, it wasn't really a marriage.
Oh, boy, what a mess.
What do you mean?
Everything.
But you're Catherine?
No, not Catherine. Elizabeth, I'm not Jill's birth mother.
What were you and Colleen talking about?
It doesn't concern you.
I can't believe you. It's bad enough what you did to JT. But you have to go after Colleen, too? A high school girl?
I didn't go after her. I was sitting here reading my paper, minding my own business.
I don't care. You shouldn't even be here.
Excuse me? I have a right to be wherever I want.
You know that this is where JT hangs out. So what? So were you hoping to run into him?
Of course you would jump to that conclusion.
Oh, like it'd be so out of character for you. Or maybe you're just bored with him, and you're looking for another young stud. Well, you've come to the right place. Crimson Lights is full of guys.
That's enough, Brittany.
Let's pick one out for you together. What do you say, Mom? Come on, it'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, there's one right there.
I said that's enough.
What's the matter? Did I hit a nerve?
I'd kill you to show me a little compassion.
You go first, Mother.
I have tried reaching out to you. You aren't interested in having a mature conversation. You would rather condemn me and walk away.
What can I say? Everything I learned from you.
Great, look who's here. Man, are all these little pink poodles your idea?
Shut up, man. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, what else is new? Hey, Lauren was supposed to be bringing by her tuxes for the wedding.
Yeah, she hasn't shown up yet.
Great. I'll have to come back.
So that's tonight, huh?
Right.
So, go. What are you staring at?
What the hell's your problem, man?
What the hell do you think, Raul?
You know, if anyone were to tell me that JT would be in a 10-year snit over
Look, I just had her old man in my face, okay? I don't need to hear it from you two.
Like Colleen's dad was here?
Yeah. It wasn't fun, so back off.
Wow, what was he on you about?
What I did to her? How I hurt her?
You mean he knows?
No, not everything, but he knows what's up. And Colleen's a mess.
And he's totally blaming you for it.
Yeah. I told Mr. Carlton how sorry I was. How much I loved his daughter, how I never meant for her to be unhappy. You know, I never deserved her, man. Not for a minute. Things were too perfect. They were going way too well. We were actually together. Her family was cool. No more calling the cops on us. I mean, how unlikely was that? But it's like this whole time I knew. It's like there was this little voice in the back of my head that kept saying, "You're gonna screw it up, man. You're gonna blow it, JT."
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah. Whatever. All I know is it sucks and I feel like dying.
Making our own hours now?
Yeah. Don't even start, Jack.
What do you got here?
Remember the print ads that Drew authorized where she was totally jumping the gun?
Yeah, I remember.
The ad company tested them. Guess what? They're a big hit. Really whetted people's appetite for a Tuvia rollout.
How about that? Well, we'll get the products on the shelves by noon. Is that soon enough?
Funny.
Listen, let me give you two pieces of advice. One, don't let Drusilla see this. We will never hear the end of it.
And 2, don't let Ash see it, given the way she feels about Drusilla.
Especially after what you told me about her latest problem.
All right, listen, it's not a problem yet, all right? And I don't want it to become one.
Look, I'm not a doctor, but it's pretty clear. Someone's blood pressure is up. Someone stresses them out. The blood pressure only goes up
Yeah,
higher.
I know
Can't be
how
good
it
for
works, Jack. I know how it works. I got her to sleep in this morning, okay?
Well, that's not enough.
I know it's not enough. I'm trying to get her to stay calm, keeping an eye on things.
Oh, there it is again, keeping an eye on things. Had a curious conversation with Nicholas Newman earlier. You won't believe what's going on between Nicholas and dear old Dad.
It's no big deal.
I gather you haven't changed your mind.
About what?
Dad's offer to work with you one-on-one. Get you all prepared to take over the company.
Really bugs you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Look, you know if I'm running this place, you'll be my right arm.
I don't want to be your right arm, or your left foot, or any other damn part of your body. I am your equal. I think Dad was totally wrong.
I agree. For years, he's been grooming us to take over this place as a team.
And now all of a sudden, he just cuts me out.
Our old man is a very insensitive guy. I can't believe you haven't realized that by now.
Well, I don't think he did it to hurt me. He thinks I have enough on my plate with Brash and Sassy and now with Satine.
Still, he should have given you a heads up. You didn't need to hear about this from me.
Well, I guess since you're turning him down, it's all moot, right? Still can't forgive him, can you? For what happened with Sharon?
Wasn't too long ago, there was some stuff you couldn't forgive him for either.
I know. But he's our father. And I've always had trouble staying angry with him. You, on the other hand.
I'm not as forgiving as you are.
See you around.
I'm not Jill's birth mother. That's what I said.
Does Jill know this?
Oh, God, no.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Do you know who Jill's real birth mother is?
Yeah.
Is it someone I know?
Yeah.
Someone I know well?
Uh-huh.
Should I stop asking questions?
Got to tell you, even if you don't ask Elizabeth. I've known Catherine Chancellor for a long time. We were friends when we were young. She helped me once, and later I had a chance to return the favor.
The favor?
She had a baby. It wasn't with her husband. Gary Reynolds was out of the country. She didn't want anyone finding out. I took the baby to the hospital. They needed a name on the birth certificate. I had to give them my name.
Catherine? Catherine is Jill's mother?
Yes.
This is not happening.
Don't faint, please. Please don't.
I am just a little lightheaded.
Elizabeth, I need your help. You've got to tell Jill.
You're sure? Maybe we could go to...
No, we can't.
Lord. Billy and Mackenzie.
They can't get married.
They're cousins.
And Jill and Brock, they're half brother and sister.
Oh, my God. You and Catherine. What have you done? What have you two done to my girl?
Hey, Colleen. Mom left? Yeah. You mind if I join you? My mom's a real delight, isn't she? I wish I'd gotten here sooner. I would have warned you not to waste your time. Do you know what she said? She said that this shouldn't change anything between JT and me. Can you believe she said that? What, you don't agree with her?
Well,
Brittany.
Look, I'm not saying you don't have every right to be furious. I know I am. I mean, when I think about my mom with JT, well, it's too gross to even think about. But have you seen JT recently?
No.
The guy's a mess. I kind of feel sorry for him.
What, are you saying I should give him another chance?
Do you think you ever could?
No. No way.
Okay. Then you have to forget about him and move on.
Just like that.
Look, I've been in situations like yours, and once you decide it's over with a guy, you have to forget about him and get on with your life. Unless there's a part of you that still wants to be with him.
Well,
Do you, Colleen?
I don't know. Gosh, it's hard enough just getting that kiss out of my mind, but knowing that it went further, it just makes me...
Sick to your stomach?
Yes.
I know the feeling.
I would be stupid to take JT back, wouldn't I?
Well, only you can answer that. But I will tell you this. The old JT wouldn't have any regrets about what he did with my mom. He would be bragging to his buddies, not beating himself up.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Defending JT?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm embarrassed about what my mom did. Maybe it's because I think what you and he had was something really special. Or maybe a part of me relates to him.
Why, you and JT are nothing alike.
Oh, don't be so sure. I mean, we're both new to this whole relationship thing, and we both messed up big time. I can't tell you how many times Raul has had to find it in his heart to forgive me. If he hadn't, we wouldn't still be together. Now, don't get me wrong. JT's an idiot. But he's smart enough to know that you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. And I kind of feel that even he deserves a second chance. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I should get going. Take care.
JT, come on, man. You don't really mean that.
I feel like dying. Yeah, I do.
Give me a break.
Now stop, okay? I'm not gonna off myself. Don't freak out the hotline people. I just can't believe that I messed up this bad. I can't believe Colleen's actually...
It's just so wild seeing you this wrecked.
I can't stop thinking about her. I just want to see her. I want to spend time with her. What am I doing to myself? This is crazy. Why am I doing this? Because you love her? Yeah, well, listen, there's no reason that you can't spend any time with her. Come on, man. She doesn't want anything to do with me. Oh, please. Like, that's ever stopped you before when you wanted a girl. Colleen isn't just some... Look, none of the stuff I do is gonna work. You don't think it's worth a shot, trying to win her back? JT, just don't take no for an answer. Well, you've done that before, only this time it won't be about sex. At least it better not be. Turn on your JT charm, or whatever you call that. Beg her for her forgiveness. At least try, man. Do something, because otherwise, I gotta tell you, man, you standing there pining away like this is just, I don't know, you're pretty worthless. What do I have to lose?
Don't blame us, Elizabeth. This is a big, awful accident. No one could have predicted this.
I've had a lot of good that does. There's two beautiful young people in there. And Jill, who has always hated Catherine, and the feeling is mutual. It's just... How do we fix this, Charlotte? How do we set this straight?
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm leaving it in your hands.
You can't.
Whether I tell her or you tell her, what's the difference? I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry.
Coward.
Yeah. That's me. Oh, boy, do I need a drink.
Where's Charlotte?
Oh, she left, with you.
Oh, Billy begged her to talk to John to try to get him to mellow out like she has. She went to the office.
I need to talk to her.
Well, Jill said to sit tight. She'll be back soon.
What now? Now. Oh, Catherine. What now? Poor Jill.
You tell me that Victor came to his son and offered him the top spot at Newman?
Only to have his son tell him where to stick it.
Really? Where's Victoria fit in the picture?
She doesn't.
Ouch.
Yeah, could have done much to enhance the offer, leaving his sister out in the cold.
Well, those two are pretty tight. Strategic error.
What can I say? Newman's pretty desperate to mend fences.
Is that Nick's take on it?
Nicholas just doesn't want to be bribed by his father.
Kid has some integrity. Good for him.
No, not good for him.
Say again?
What the hell good is integrity if it's keeping you from the opportunity of a lifetime?
Nice, Jack. Maybe you should needlepoint that on a pillow.
Look, Newman acted like scum. I won't go into the details here, but Nicholas hates him for it, and rightly so.
So why not just accept a few favors and make everything okay?
Would you please get off your moral high horse here? Start looking at the bigger picture.
Enlighten me.
Nicholas is down on Satine. He has never liked this acquisition. More than that, he hates that so much of Newman's agenda seems to be getting Jabot.
Get behind that.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Wait a minute.
What harm could there possibly be in having an ally running Newman Enterprises? It isn't like it's at Nicholas's expense. There's plenty in it for him.
Besides revenge?
Hey, he'd have a chance to run a major international conglomerate the way he thinks it needs to be run.
I'm sure you pointed this out to him.
Well, I did mention that he's turning down the keys to the kingdom, that if I were in his shoes, I'd sure as hell think twice.
Hey, son.
Dad?
Connie tells me you've been waiting for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry to be late. I had to go back to the house to pick up some rather important papers, so.
You don't need to explain. You're the boss. You can do what you want.
Well, I haven't heard that for a while.
What's that?
A total lack of sarcasm in your tone. That's nice to hear.
Did you see Sharon at the house?
Well, your mother told me the good news that Sharon had moved back in with you and the children.
Yeah. Noah's thrilled. Cassie's another story.
Sorry to hear that. So did you come by to discuss your family, or?
No.
Business?
The last time I was here, you made me an offer. I'd like to know if that offer's still on the table.